one. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of the Whats Sippin Podcast. This definitely isn't the ninth time I've done this intro. My name's Cameron, and I'm joined with my fellow friends and co-hosts, Joe.
Hello, boys.
Charlie.
Oi, oi.
And Josh. And
yes, that
and
sums
Josh.
up Josh, basically, yeah.
Hold on. I'll keep saying it until he says hello. And Josh.
I said hello. Can you not hear me?
No, I can hear you now.
No. All right,
it's cool. That's good. Perfect. It's done. The intro's out of the way. All right, first one. Yes, let's go.
We've done the intro.
We've done the intro. That took way too long. Okay. Yeah. So
let's get into it.
We'll just start the podcast. We say why. Just because we're all bored in lockdown.
Yeah.
Even though is lockdown even a thing anymore, boys? Is it? I mean, it technically is.
It's no longer lockdown. It's life, mate.
Did anybody listen to Big Boris's speech the other night? Or
we did indeed.
Yeah, fucking love it.
What's so you love it, but you love it.
Yeah,
you love his speech.
I'm a shut in. Anyway.
Oh no! Listen, sorry, I didn't realize we had a Tory.
It was the first time I listened to it sober, and it made less sense than when I was pissed.
Yeah, he was
sober.
They're now making you choose between your mum and your dad.
Pretty much. Yeah, useless.
No, yeah. So let's have a look at what Boris's new rules were, okay? Because
all right.
First of all, right, I don't know, but first thing, there'll be no limit to the amount of exercise allowed. First of all, right, who needs that much exercise anyway?
Yeah,
me.
Josh does. To be fair, yeah.
Josh, mate, we can't all just knock people out for fun.
Yeah, no, we can't. Yeah, you're not allowed to go to a boxing gym though, Josh.
Yeah, but I still go on a run, and then I go do a hit outside, and then maybe a walk. But now I can. But before it was just a run.
Okay.
I had this question about exercise because you can now obviously there's no limit to exercise at all, but they still have the fines in place. Is that only for people that are going long distance or because my brother got pulled over quite a few times just out of nowhere and he was only heading to work.
The thing is though, they're not strict enough, I don't think, with the fine, because I've seen people get pulled over and they've been given warning and it's like,
But they've raised it to £100 now, that's what it is.
Yeah, but a lot of people won't be paying it because they'll just say they're broke and they don't pay it. And then, and then what they should be doing is they should be enforcing the fine. If they can't pay it, they repossess some of their possessions.
They could just take it out of the furlough.
Is it not surely you have 14 days to pay? Is that what it is?
Wait.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was being fined for leaving.
Yeah.
I haven't left my house since this fucking thing started.
Yeah, no, you get fined. But no, Charlie's right. You get fined within 14 days. If you pay it within 7 days, the fine gets halved. I think to something stupid like 40 quid. So essentially, you can go to the beach for 40 quid and then just pay the 40 quid if you want, and then go to the beach anyway. Because
that's such a stupid plan. It's like
compared to other countries in Europe who have experienced this, we are a fucking joke.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We are such a laughing stock.
Well, I mean, I was watching ITVs yesterday, and although not the best for news and stuff, Piers Morgan had a go.
I saw that
at Boris and Dominic and stuff, and it was unreal because, in all fairness, he was talking about airports and how we've dealt with it. 90% of all countries shut down the airports and began testing. It took us 3 months. We were that last 10%. 3 months to close airports, and they let 18 million new people in.
Yeah, we had information that this was going to get bad. The scientists were saying we are 2 weeks behind Italy, and Italy at the time was the worst, right? The worst country in Europe. Yeah, they weren't. They were doing terrible.
They weren't too happy.
But they said we had 2 weeks before we got to them, and they didn't do anything. The lockdown still wasn't a thing for us. So it's just mad. They just.
It is crazy.
I don't know what they're doing at all. I don't get it.
So I don't know. Obviously, they released a 50-page kind of roadmap almost, or rules. I can't remember what it was.
Oh, mate, they changed.
It's a tier list, isn't it? Well, not a tier list, but there's tiers of how bad
have you seen it? It's a Nando's.
It's how bad it possibly could be.
No, it's a Nando's. It's a Nando's heat chart for staying home. Yeah, well, I'm not staying home for what was it?
Well, Nando's has been closed, so Boris is probably sitting at home thinking,
has it been closed?
Yeah.
Or they still doing takeout?
No, they've closed.
It might be closed. It's a restaurant,
are starting to open. let me ask you this. What do you think? Right, because we have passed our peak, right? But that doesn't mean we're not losing hundreds of people a day, which we are. So anyone who acts like it's back to normal is a I can't pagan.
Well, silly Billy.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I've got it set up so that my phone sort of tells me how many, as depressing as it is, how many people have died each day. And
that's something to wake up to.
But, no, yesterday it was about 200, and it's jumped from about 200 to 600.
Yeah.
So we had 200 deaths yesterday and 600 today.
And that's only the ones
which would have been yesterday.
And that's only the ones that they're counting as well, because they're not testing everyone.
And I don't know how long it takes, but I feel like some of it. Well, when was Boris's speech? When was that?
It was 2 nights,
4 days ago.
Two nights ago.
2 nights ago. So I don't know if that's because of Boris, like saying, "Well,
why are you starting your day off with some depressing ass news?"
I don't know.
Sorry, that's what. Why is that?
It just pops up as a little banner.
Why did you wake up in the morning and go, "Oh, let me check my phone today. Oh, 200 people dead. Let's start the day."
I literally have been turning the radio off every time I go downstairs because I just can't be asked to hear it anymore. I can't be bothered. Like, I care, but it's just so negative, man. It just hits every day. It's for God's sake. I've just given up. I just turn it off now. I can't do it anymore. Turn it off. It's not worth it.
They've got to fix it, don't they?
I don't know what they can do, though. I genuinely don't know what they're going to do. Like, it just feels like him saying that people can go outside for unlimited exercise. And I don't know if they said that. I'm trying to see anywhere if it says that people are already household mixing, and if you household mix, right? If anyone out there, you're a trouser sniffer. People who household
what's that even mean? So what is a trouser sniffer?
It's them kids in school who used to just sniff trousers because they were weird and they just weren't right.
I never caught anyone like that.
Well, listen, you didn't go to my school.
I did.
You didn't. No, but people who are mixing and don't get it, and their excuses for mixing households. This is what they say. They say, I could go down the shops and get it there from someone. So what's the point in me going to someone's household who they say they haven't got it? What's the difference in me mixing with them instead of going down the shops? The difference in doing that, right, is if that guy's family goes down the shops and they get it, and then they've hung out with you, it gives your family a higher chance of getting it. You cretin. Do you not get it? It's like they have no brain.
No, it's true. It's true. It's a difficult one to kind of. You'll always, in every situation, find the people that listen, the people that don't. And I mean, especially if you go on Facebook and look in comments, my God, you'll see the amount of people fighting about it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've listened to enough of it now to kind of get to the point where it's like, look, we're listening, we're staying indoors, we're listening to the rules. Stick with that, tell people in your family and friends to do the same, but just leave everyone else to do what they're doing. I know it's selfish, but it's their choice if they want to. I mean,
but here's the thing that bugs me, Charlie. Right, it is their choice to do that, but then if they want to go, if they get it and they go crying for a ventilator, they can fuck off. Do you know what I mean? Like there should be a list. There should be at the very, very, very bottom of the list to get any medical help, like after workers, NHS staff. People who are abiding by the rules, elderly people who are getting it for no reason just from going like shopping. That these people who get it need to be at the bottom of the list, and if they don't get a bed, they don't get a bed. Stop crying about it. That's it. Because these are the same people who will clap on Thursday night.
I follow the rules, and I went to Tesco's to try to follow the rules. There's no one's doing it. Mobility Mary just completely cut the fucking tube along, right? Yeah, cut in front of everyone, not keeping the two misses. Finally got in there, following the one-way system. Fucking Dumbledore behind me just walks up, pushes past me to get these fucking baked beans. It's like,
no one's keeping
how
2 meters.
How are you meant to follow that? The one-way system's not a one-way system.
No, it's not.
It's just a joke. So
it's not. No, it's a joke. You queue up outside, and you get inside. It's like ridiculous. It's like a festival in there.
Yeah, and half of these places they've only got one entrance, and it's also the exit. So basically, people are queuing up, and then they just walk past the queue of people to get.
Well, no. What some have done is they put up gates in, like they put a gate up, which a gate. Yeah, that's going to do much. They put a gate up in between the entrance and the exit, so that the people in the entrance don't like come into contact with people leaving the shop. And essentially, what they're supposed to be doing is like there'll be a supervisor or someone on the door. They'll like nod you to come in, and then nod as soon as the people have left. Then they nod you to come in. So they are doing that. But like Josh said, as soon as you get in the shop, It's a free for all. It's mad.
Wasn't even that. Like I said, Mobility Mary and her overweight husband just waddled fucking past.
Yeah. Well,
just skip the fucking queue. Do they get like special treatment?
Yeah, because they're elderly.
Oh yeah, it wasn't elderly.
Oh,
just not looking after themselves.
Oh, they've got diabetes, so there you go. There's some people, won't they?
Well, I mean,
it's gonna be something like that.
Listen, if they've done that by eating, okay. If it's if that's something they've been born with, maybe we shouldn't say that. Well, I mean, I don't know. Doesn't matter.
I don't know. Yeah. It's a ridiculous system. They've got to sort it out. And something else is that they've turned around. They've said that obviously masks help people.
Yeah, but oh my God, that was another thing. He didn't even say that in his speech.
They didn't turn around and say anything like that. But I also think they should. Well, there should be some way that we can actually get, masks to more people. That's a priority, because that's another thing stopping it from spreading.
Yeah,
I think it's bad enough that the NHS or the staff, they haven't got the appropriate masks, but they're obviously going for what would it be, sort of medical grade masks.
Well, yeah, they should be getting like visors. They should get mask goggles and then a visor.
Yeah, get them the proper stuff. And then I'd say for the general public that aren't, day to day, they should have like cotton masks. So
yeah, well,
that they right, even if it's one or two per household, that then means that those people that then go down to the shops, whether it's to buy for their 2-3 kids or their elderly that are living with them, that's going to help prevent spreading into their own household well as to other people. So I suppose not into their own household, but it stops you from passing it on to more people. So that's another preventative measure that I don't think really we've tackled.
And there's a lot of obviously every job in the world right now is struggling. What everyone's doing right now is called something called a cash burn, where you just burn money, and whoever can burn it the slowest survives, because you've got to ride out the wave. And if you're able to burn the money, and then other people they're still having to sack off employees, because how do you burn money in a company? You lay off your employees, don't you? That's how they're doing it. So people are losing their jobs, but the companies themselves are trying to survive by burning cash. But there are some distributors that aren't they like they're like trying to build PPE equipment. I think Mercedes have some of their factories were building not ventilators, but they've built something else.
Well, you've seen quite a few designer brands making, PPE wear and things like that for NHS, and it was on the TV.
I don't think the NHS can use it in that, can they? Because they have to be certified.
It has to be.
But I'm saying that stuff should go to the general public rather than the NHS.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny. I went on ASOS this morning because I was just curious to see, whether they do any just normal fabric face masks. It seems like the sort of thing that they might do, and it's just there's nothing on there. It can't be that expensive to make, and it can't be that expensive. But the places that are selling them, they're selling them for about 30 quid. It's not really.
Not Logan Paul is doing it for free.
Yeah,
you got to pay shipping.
Although, you got to pay shipping.
But it's just that's the broken thing about the system, because you can't get hold of the things that you actually need. That should be a relatively minor expense, but it's getting blown well out of proportion by companies. I mean, granted, the companies might be doing it because they need to stay afloat, and they've taken a huge hit. No one's going out and buying their stuff, so they're getting something that's essential, but it's something that people need and they can't get a hold of. I mean, Cameron, you waited how long for yours?
For what?
Was it? Do you remember you tried to buy one?
Oh my God, I tried to buy one and it was going to be something like $60 shipping.
Keep in mind, from Aquaman himself.
Yeah, from Jason Momoa's brand. I'm not gonna slag him off, of course.
Let's talk about that.
Did it have tribal tattoos on it? I want a face mask with tribal tattoos.
I tried to buy a Jason Momoa. Well, his brand called So Ill, right? I tried to buy one of his face masks, and the face mask itself is $25, right? Which isn't bad considering it's a decent. It's made out of decent material with microfiber, so it's a decent. It like a cotton face mask, like you're saying, Joe, is they're saying that is completely pointless, because realistically, water droplets can still get through there if someone coughs. Like if you breathe, you need.
It's apparently meant so that if they're wearing it, it's meant to be better, so it stops you from transmitting it, not getting it, but transmitting it is meant to help.
Yeah, I don't know about that, to be honest.
I'm no doctor though.
What you just said, Joe, though, about does it have tattoos on it? The design of the masks is reminiscing of his tattoo on his left arm.
I'll put him up. I'll put him up. So you boys can see him.
Absolute mad lad.
Spending $25 on a fucking tattoo mask.
That's right. That's what you want to do, Cameron.
Josh,
pull up a photo
$25
What are you doing?
viewers can see.
That's his tattoo on his arm.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's like the old
Personally, I quite like the look of it.
Samoan tats, mate.
But like,
How
you
much
see
is
the
it?
material.
Buying that.
Huh?
Why are
He
you purchasing
thinks
that?
that if he
I
puts it
didn't.
on,
I'm
he's
trying to
gonna look
survive. I'm trying to
He's
survive.
gonna look like
Tattoo on his
Jason.
arm. Go
You're
up,
trying
go
to survive. You're trying to survive with a bit of swag because if you're trying to survive, you want to fucking buy that.
Oh no, it's $22. Sorry, not $25.
He's going to buy it so that he can go rock climbing.
No, but look, this is what I'm saying. Like, realistically, the materials and stuff it's made out of, that's decent material, and it's got the microfiber filter on the inside of it as well, which
You just need to wash it.
isn't medical grade, but it's going to do a lot more than these other cheap face masks. The thing that was insane, right, was they're all sold out. Jesus, people are still buying them. The thing that was insane was it was $60 to ship it. Anywhere out of the US, people from Germany, like everyone, UK, Spain, they were all saying, I can't pay $60 to ship this. They did get a UPS priority spot instead. So it cost $25 shipping instead, which is better. But for one mask, you're still paying, what, $50?
What's that in pounds?
Like £43. Let me see. I think it's £40.
Yeah.
If I'm right, I'm going to be so happy.
Go on. How good's your maths?
Whoa.
Oh, free off, mate.
Fudge.
The pound's gone to shit, boys.
£2.30 actually, Charlie. Quick math.
Pound's gone to shit.
But
It's happened officially.
Yeah, it's well.
That's it.
So, just one more thing about going back to kind of like how stupid things are right now and the confusion. The biggest part of what everyone's arguing about right now was the fact that in the speech they said you can hang out with one family member.
One
and then
family member.
Yesterday, so it was one family member from another household you can hang out with. Still 2 meters.
Do you mean one friend from another household?
No, it was a friend or family.
Oh, right. Sorry. As in, like, I'm so dumb. I thought, like, as in, like, if your nan or something. Okay. Right.
Well, yeah. So it has to be one person. So anyway, that was the rule. And then next day, I think Dominic Raab's literally said on the news or something that you can see 2 people instead. And then they fact checked it. Turned out you can't. You can only see one person. So then, I mean, they don't even know what they're talking about. They're going against themselves. It's just.
No, 100% though. I reckon Boris sort of improvised half that speech as he went along.
Boris Johnson, the economy is dying, and my guy has pound signs in his eyes. I understand.
Yeah, and his birthday's coming up. He wants to go
Mate,
to the pub.
Boris, let's be honest. Boris is set for life. His family owns like a lot of land in like Devon or something.
Yeah, I'll just say.
So yeah, they're multi-millionaires. They don't really care.
I'll just say
they're just protecting their already invested interests. That's all they're doing.
Well, you're probably you're right. He was born rich. Well, was he born rich? He's very.
Oh no, yeah, no, they've got like land somewhere.
Definitely had a head start. Here's the thing. Last thing to say about this is that with this whole coronavirus Boris Johnson situation, I don't think he really understands the stakes unless it's a ribeye or a fillet. He doesn't really get that.
Shock joke.
I tried. He doesn't really but he doesn't understand, like, you think, right, Boris Johnson, had he not been in the position he's in life, probably would have died from the coronavirus a few weeks ago, because he obviously, being the prime minister, you get a ventilator, you get a bed, it's all there for you. This guy was on the cusp of, I would say he almost died because, he was in the hospital for a long time and no one heard from him for a while. So he was obviously in very bad shape.
Well, he went in intensive care and he had a thing to help breathe, but it wasn't breathing for him, so he wasn't on like the cusp of death. He was almost. This
just feels like he's sticking up a middle finger to everyone who's worked in the NHS so hard to save people's lives, because now he doesn't understand this country is full of so many idiots who don't care, either don't care about people, they care about themselves, or they just do not get it. And they're going to go out and the virus is going to spread. I think I heard on the radio, people are going to start queuing up for the beach soon. Like, just people are going to be on the beach because realistically, he said that you can sit in a park now. What a good idea. Anyone's going to be able to go with their picnic blanket, chill. People are already doing that.
The benches.
Like, if you give people, like, people are already taking the mick and you don't think they're going to take the mick with this new regulation, they're going to take even more of a mick now. So all he's done is he's just stuck a fat middle finger up to everyone who's worked so hard to try and get this country back on track. And he's basically just said, fuck you. I'm getting tired of this. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just see if we can make some money back by opening up places to work again. Because it's just, I mean, that's, it's not well thought out. It's not planned.
If they just carried on with the sort of lockdown rules that we've already had, but they were more, that they enforced it more, but included like a bigger fine as like a deterrent.
Yeah.
If they did that for another 3 weeks, we'd be in a much better position, and then we could eventually roll out what this is at the moment.
Thank you. It's going down. Just give it some more time to go down. Why would you take your foot? Like,
these everyone, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I've seen this everywhere, all over Facebook, where all the people, you know, you just see all these older people on Facebook just like chatting about like, oh, if this, you know, if this was a war, we'd be, you know, 5 years. But they're so right, you know. If this was a war, you'd probably be evacuated away from your family. A lot more people would be, and like we, how long has it been? 2 months? People can't manage more than 2 months in isolation, where you've got so much stuff to watch on TV, so many hobbies you can pick up. People need to get a grip. They need to get a grip, man. This generation is becoming so soft and soppy and weak because people can't just, for the sake of other people and the sake of other people's health, and not think about yourself, just look out for others and not go outside to try and save someone else's life instead of your own.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen America, what some of their news, what the news is at the moment?
Yeah. No, I haven't.
It's ridiculous, man. There's literally groups of people, and they're literally protesting, like hundreds of them at a time, just in the middle of the street.
And outside gyms.
And they're saying, we want to work, we want to earn money and everything. I mean, obviously a lot of that is because the Americans we got furlough, but I reckon the Americans, they're sort of...
Well, they get stimulus checks, don't they?
No, they're getting paid. Yeah, but... I think they're getting like $2,000 a month, all of them.
Yeah, or $1,200 a month to get.
Yeah, they're getting paid, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's 1,200.
I don't know what's happening. I don't watch.
Is that dollars or pounds?
It's dollars.
Let me see what the US furlough scheme is.
Because that's. But it's there's all these companies that are sort of going downhill, and there's just hundreds and hundreds of people that are all, you know, thousands in some places. I think they're just.
The US have a federal pandemic unemployment compensation program.
Yeah,
nice and short. I like it.
I know.
Secondly, one-off checks of $1,200 have also been sent by the government to all individual households who earn less than $75,000 a year.
Love a bit of FPUC.
There you go. See, people like they are doing. I mean, people are getting paid out there more than they are here. Some people here are just getting unpaid leave because people here people here who want to keep their jobs are having to offer to take unpaid leave, just not get paid until the company hopefully picks back up again.
They just announced today that they're extending it to October now, furlough scheme.
Yeah.
People like...
But then that goes up all entirely against the whole idea that we're going to be... I reckon they've realised, because obviously the scheme says that most retail is going to be opening from, I think it was the 1st.
Does furlough mean if you're unemployed?
No.
I got this, boys. Don't worry. I'm part of that special group.
All right.
Right. Basically, it's just like if the company's struggling and all that, and they can't afford to keep you on, instead of firing you, they put you on furlough, and the government pay 8% of your wages.
80%, yeah.
But a lot of companies, basically, whilst you're on furlough, the government's paying for you, but that doesn't count as any holiday and leave. So a lot of companies are working it out to be more damaging, because once you're furloughed and the furlough ends, employees can then use all their leave. So then there's basically spend almost like a year or so not at work. So a lot of companies are avoiding to opt out of furlough.
Oh, right.
Because it will cost them more money in the long run.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Companies can also, depending on which contract you're in and what type of kind of furlough scheme they have, companies can just call you back instantly. There's no, no time at all in terms of you're coming back on this set date. They could just be like, tomorrow, oh yeah, you're back in, we're open.
Yeah.
So it's uncertain. It's a bit of a weird thing to kind of touch on. It's different for every company, but at least, it's better than nothing. The amount of people that have been fired, I feel for them. It must be hard to...
Dude, anyone who's in the aviation industry is having the worst time right now. They're like Virgin Atlantic, is that gone completely? They sacked off everyone so far?
Oh, shit.
I don't know. Well, I know Richard Branson is asking the government for
that's a different
bailout money because he...
Back at my old sales job, I met a guy who just literally lost his job for Thomas Cook, and was in search for a new job, was applying to BA in Virgin, and then this hit. Can you imagine what he must be like right now? You know, getting an entry position, back to being a pilot, to then just being shut down. It must have.
I think a pilot's not going to be too. Pilots are always going to be needed, but I think it's, you know, like stewardesses and sort of cabin crew that are going to be the ones that are really effective, because pilots are craft. That's the thing.
Flying.
Well, British Airways, mate. I think they had.
Yeah, eventually. No, they would after the fact.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. Yeah.
British Airways had to sack off 4,000 pilots.
Really? Oh shit! Never mind.
And even worse, Virgin Atlantic have pulled out of Gatwick Airport.
Yeah.
Which is going to impact. They're saying that one of the worst areas to be hit by this is Crawley.
Really?
Because, airport.
Because the airport.
I know that it does.
Gatwick is so important to Crawley. Virgin Atlantic have pulled out of Gatwick. And I think British Airways if British Airways pull out of Gatwick, then that means we've got no real, because originally you can fly internationally from Gatwick. Like you would be able to go to Florida via Gatwick, because you know Virgin and British Airways would go there. If they both pull out of here, you'll only be able to go through Europe, I think, because you'll have to go to Heathrow to fly internationally. Yeah, but you can't. Yeah, so they're pulling out of Gatwick.
It's not that we can really go anywhere at the moment, anyway.
No, I know, but it's just like all these jobs that are being lost, and it's like,
yeah, it's
mad.
I don't know. I suppose. Do you reckon there's going to be like a sort of, when all this is over, there's going to be a holiday boom? Because people have had months off where they've not used any of their holiday.
Well, what about
whack it all in one place?
What about an everything boom? Everyone who's had a birthday during lockdown, who's not been able to celebrate, every single restaurant is going to be singing happy birthday 24/7. It's going to be booked up. We say, oh, it's my son's birthday back in May. Can you can we book a table? Yeah, let me just fit you in with the other 37 birthdays we have today.
Yeah,
like it's just. I think you're gonna have to wait a long time. Personally, I'm not sure I want to jump back on a. It's not about being on a plane. I think the planes would handle.
You know, there's loads of people that are going to go on holiday regardless of that.
Of course.
Moment he turns around and says, "Oh yeah, you're clear to fly."
Flight the other week, weren't there? A fully packed flight coming from Ireland or somewhere.
I saw that.
I'm not sure.
They had a flight coming in. It was gone, Josh.
Fuck, I don't know the story. I just know the headline.
I'm not sure exactly where it came in from. I don't know where it was Ireland or not, but it was completely packed. It wasn't meant to be, but it had flight attendants, and every single seat on the plane was completely packed out. They don't know how it flew off, how it took off, how it landed. There were no checks at all, and no one had like an explanation for it. They were just like, we just let it go.
Wow.
Jesus.
That's terrible.
Well, they've also said that you actually can't really test people anymore. They were doing the temperature testing. That doesn't work because you you can have it and not have a temperature on the first day. And then on the second day have a temperature. So the whole temperature check thing isn't working either.
They're going to have to isolate them for like a week.
There's no way to actually test people on flights right now.
Oh, is it? 2 weeks.
Yes, 2 weeks.
Yeah, the whole household has to do it, isn't it? 2 weeks or something?
Yeah.
It's a bit mad, isn't it?
That's correct.
Do we have people stuck abroad at the moment, or are they all back now?
Some.
I said leave them there. I said leave them there. Everyone's stuck in Wuhan. Fucking they can stay there, mate. They're no locals.
If you did go when you knew how bad this was, though, like you can't come back, mate. I'm sorry. We don't want it anymore. We should have closed our borders the minute it hit us, so we wouldn't keep letting people in who potentially had the virus.
Shot everyone with a cough.
Yeah.
Like a horse with a broken ankle, just sort of take him out into the field.
Yeah, lost calls, you can't, mate.
Sorry, mate.
Not helping us anymore.
Isn't that low-key what North Korea are doing? And potentially China. Tell me how. Somebody tell me, right? How
12:01, someone's diagnosed with corona. 12:02, no one's got corona in the whole country.
Somebody tell me how China was ground zero. Wuhan, China was ground zero. It's one of the most densely populated countries on the planet. Okay, and you tell me that even though they went into lockdown, they have less deaths than us. Tell me where that makes sense.
Everyone just held their breath.
There's loads of cover-ups. Like there's so many idea that it's a cover-up.
Although just today, didn't they announce that Wuhan is starting to get more cases again.
Let's just stop eating fucking dogs then.
I mean, they've stopped that now. As in, not the whole meat market. You can still buy.
No, they carried on. They've opened up the meat market, so you can still eat all that.
Let me find it. The conspiracies are crazy, but honestly, it's right. Here's one thing I saw the other day. You know that hospital they built in 10 days.
Yeah,
that's a suit, isn't it?
As soon as everyone was done using it, it collapsed.
And
Right.
kill people, yeah.
Now, is that because they're trying to cover up what was inside it? Did they have an antidote? Did they have a why would it collapse after 10 days?
It's nothing like that.
Poorly built.
Like that.
Poorly built.
The reality of it is
really quick, wasn't it?
Yeah, no. The reality of it is this whole Corona thing. It started. China probably tried to cover it up, and there's they said, I think at some point, that it's not human to human transmission. So humans can't spread it. They can get it, but they can't spread it. So if they eat something with it, they can then get it, but it won't spread on to the next human. Yeah. And the World Health Organization didn't look into it. And then it all went to shit. And, within a week or so, I'm not being funny, you can't really control that amount of people. And that's how it spread. But it probably started.
It's an accident, whether or not I'm not saying it's not an accident by any means. No one knows, but there's just a bunch of conspiracy theories right now. But whether or not it's an accident or not, right? China they've still done wrong because they tried to cover it up.
Yeah, it's a cover up, definitely.
Well, no, but they did that doctor who died by coronavirus. Did he die by the coronavirus or did they kill him off? Who knows? That doctor who died by the coronavirus was trying to get the information out to the rest of the world that there was this virus/disease in the city. And I don't know if China were trying to cover it up because, they didn't want to lose, face or anything. Like it looks bad.
I reckon if anything it's that. It's not that it's something that they
10 times
made.
more of a bad image for them than just telling people, sorry guys, we started a deadly virus. Because if they had told people, to be honest though, I'm starting to doubt the government so much that even if we had been told, would we have done anything? I don't think so.
No, we
I'm starting to doubt it that much. I don't think we would have done anything.
It's that sort of thing. They would wait for it to get really bad in other countries and then do something.
What is the harm in having backup plans and having a decent plan B and having things ready? All I have to say is
it's not as straightforward as you lot are making out. Like you have to look.
Isn't.
I'm not saying what they're doing is right, but I'm saying you do have to look at the economy and how it's affected the actual overall state. It's not just as simple as close everything and then don't go suck your nan. You can't go outside.
But
it's like
if they closed everything
a lot of
sooner,
important factors.
Josh.
I know what I'm saying. Yeah, I agree with that.
It would have been open sooner. Less money would have been lost.
Yeah,
but you can't. You
basically
can't say that though because you have no idea. Really?
Yeah.
Well, no. We do have an idea because look at the other countries that are recovering quicker now. That is our research. We're not following other countries. That's the issue here.
But you're saying if we closed it ahead of time and all that stuff, you're saying if we saw what happened to China, thought, oh fuck me, that ain't happened to us. And closed it.
No, I understand that. Fair enough. Oh yeah, completely. But like when Italy had it and they said we are potentially 2 weeks away from becoming like Italy and they still didn't do lockdown. That's what I'm saying. That's mad.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
I know.
But it shouldn't have got to a point where we have 30,000. Granted,
we've actually got 50,000.
Are we?
Yeah, because
I think
scientists were some kind of statistics were like 30,000 is the deaths they've been counting, and there's about 20,000 more in like care homes or something.
Jesus,
it's crazy, absolutely crazy.
Care home one's ridiculous. I mean, we know, our family know about 3 people.
Yeah,
well, not personally, but we know people that know people it's happening.
Really,
sort of thing.
Yeah. It's terrible.
My nan's in Eiffel Park care home, just down, just down near us. No one else would know where it is. Jesus, don't know what I'm trying to explain it. But she's in there, and not in her house. Just the one across the road. 7 have died already.
Wow.
It's insane. Like, luckily, it's not in her kind of house.
It must be so scary to have someone in a care home right now. It must be terrifying.
Yeah.
My granddad was in a care home. Sadly, he passed last year. But it's almost like, God, and he was in Birmingham, so we would have been so far away. It would have been terrifying just to think about waiting for that phone call about, sorry, we got COVID-19 in this care home. All the residents were not sure. That would have been, I don't even know how I would have reacted. That would have been awful.
One of the worst things, though, is that we know someone that was in a care home. And from what we were told, basically the care home literally just rung up and said, "Oh yeah, by the way, this has happened," and that was basically the extent of the conversation. Just rung up and say, "Oh yeah, they're dead."
So many.
Well, no, I reckon it's because people in the care homes, obviously, a lot of them, obviously people die in care homes, but not at such an alarming rate. And I think for some people, it's
without a doubt, people are dying prematurely because of this.
And it can't be easy for people that they sign up for a job to help people, and
also they're at risk as well. They're getting it too. The people who are who do all this stuff for all these people who need care, they're getting it and they're dying off, which is it's so awful. It's so awful.
Care homes and hospitals are the worst place to get it.
Yeah.
Like, it's terrible like that. But
it's like prison. That's where all the drug addictions start.
Haven't they
go in there?
Haven't they released a bunch of prisoners on bail?
I was talking more about the drugs in prison.
Oh,
I don't know about murder in prison.
Yeah,
6ix9ine.
They were releasing a bunch. Oh my god, 6ix9ine.
Oh yeah, this is the quickest segue into another one. Look,
6ix9ine. Everybody, didn't want to hear 6ix9ine's new song, Cuba.
Yeah, mate.
First of all, that guy's the real
huge.
He's the real life Joker.
Huge booties everywhere.
Is that what sold it to you, Joe? The huge booties.
No, honestly,
massive bums.
That's how he drawed everyone in, and then people were forced to listen to the song.
I've listened to it, no joke, about 20 times.
We've listened to it once.
And every time I freeze it at the same bit where there's a person with paint all over her ass.
You really need to get your shit together.
He posted on his Instagram, right? Because everyone, dude, he did the thing where he was laughing as the rat emoji. Oh my god, it was. The guy seriously is such a troll. He posted. His
address got leaked in it. So
some shit. He was in like Staten Island or something, and some girl leaked. He's like, "There's 6ix9ine on the balcony taking a picture with some money in his hand." No, 6ix9ine posted a poll on Instagram, right? Because obviously everyone's calling him a rat, and he was like, "What would you do if?" Because apparently, what gang was he with? Was he with the Crips?
It was the Bloods.
Oh, it was the Bloods.
Crips are blue, Bloods are red.
Let me just find
and his teeth were multiple
where
colours.
I saw it.
How did they even let someone like him in their gang?
Because he was paying them like
it was
millions.
Jesus.
He was paying them millions so they can go and buy some drugs.
Here we go.
He was so lucky to get out.
Here's what 6ix9ine said, right? If they kidnapped you, stole from you, slept with your baby mums, threatened your mum, stole millions from you, caught on the phone trying to kill you, would you snitch or do jail time? 70% of people said they would snitch. Because why would 100%. You not snitch?
And the 30% that, are turning around and say they wouldn't snitch.
The 30% are all...
They're the biggest snitches.
They're lying. And they're lying. They're lying 100%, aren't they? The guys who put 20% are all already in gangs.
Yeah.
They're all gang members already.
It's just them.
Yeah. Well, I'm not being funny. They're not good people.
It's all the Bloods who reacted to his Instagram story. Nah, bro, I do jail time. I'm not going to snitch. Not on my board.
Click on one of their profiles in it. I want to see what it look like.
How can you come out of jail to rap about killing people?
Oh my god, that was the biggest thing. He's still talking about shooting people. It's crazy.
I think he doesn't want to. He's keeping up with the whole rap. That's his new thing.
What he's doing, right?
He always done. He's got
realistically
publicised him, so he broke the record, didn't he, for live stream?
Yeah, 2 million, man.
Beat Eminem's record.
2 million, not 20.
Oh
sorry.
Wait, no, he also beat Eminem's hip hop record. Do you know?
Yeah.
But that's all clout because he went to court and then he went to prison and he done the snitching. If he didn't go, look at Codeine Black, what the fuck his name is? He's
Kodak.
Got it. Yeah, right. He went to prison. He didn't snitch or anything. He comes out. He's not going to sell as much as 6ix9ine because
6ix9ine.
The whole story the media have produced.
Kodak's in because he failed his probation for an already existing thing. He failed his probation because I think he let his kid hold a gun or something.
Yep, that's good parenting.
So, so he failed his probation, which is why he's back in jail, I think.
Yeah, but 6ix9ine, anyone who thinks 6ix9ine is not a marketing genius is lying. He is a genius. He's played the bad guy and he's done it so he can get all the views, all the relevancy. He's done it to a teammate. He's done it so well. He's done it like either his agents or his manager have done bits for him, or he himself has done, major bits. Like I said, he's broken all these records, And he knows everyone's calling him a rat and calling him a bad person and like calling him, a snitch and stuff. So what does he do? Makes a video laughing and playing off it, saying, yeah, you're mad, I'm bad. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't care.
Yeah. I think I want to get famous, so I might put 6ix9ine on my forehead, but do it upside down so it doesn't get
Why has his girlfriend got a picture of him tattooed on her shoulder then? Doesn't look anything like him either.
Oh, well, mate, that's a ride or die, though, isn't it?
It looks like she's got a deformed Muppet on her shoulder.
Yeah, mate.
She should sue that tattoo artist.
Yeah.
Some white teeth, though. Like, I noticed that. His teeth are like, mate, what's gone on here then?
I think they're veneers, Josh, mate. They're definitely
I don't
veneers.
care. They are looking fire, mate. He got like some shiny.
He's got them veneers on, hasn't he?
They're veneers. They are veneers. There's no way they're real teeth.
They must be veneers.
They are veneers.
They can't be real.
They are. You can tell because when they look so unrealistic, there's nothing natural about his teeth. Either that or he just wears...
Could you ever do that, man?
Or some pearly whites.
Could you ever do veneers?
No. But now...
No veneer in here.
You have to walk a day, you have to walk around with your teeth filed to points.
Did you see that guy from Love Island who went on to Love Island and the poor guy got like hassled because of his teeth because he had veneers in?
Oh. Jack, wasn't it?
Connor? I think it's Connor. Or something. I don't
Connor.
know. Either way, there's something you can do now called composite bonding. Joe, you're going to love this. I know how much you love teeth.
I love my teeth.
There's something called composite bonding where they just file the surface of your regular teeth down. They don't, because when you get veneers...
Yeah, fuck that. Never mind.
No. When you get veneers, they have to point your teeth. So if you have your veneers off, you look like Dracula. But with composite bonding, they just file the front, like the surface of your tooth, and then attach this composite to it, and it whitens it. It whitens it naturally, and it doesn't take like the natural look of your teeth away, and it looks.
I don't know if it's natural is the word you want to.
The natural people. The natural tooth color is not white anyway. I don't know if anyone wants to. People are going to start crying. Oh no! I think the natural tooth color is still like an off-white, yellowy kind of. It's not yellow, but you know what I mean.
No, just go full on Kanye West and just sort of shave them off.
All right, Charlie, we drink too much tea, bro. There's no way we can.
Honestly, yeah, no, I'm not even mad.
It's the biggest problem.
Of my teeth. I had braces for 2 years, and I took them off. Retainer came on. I slept with them for a week, and I couldn't sleep, so I took them off and never put them back on.
What, the retainers?
And, so 2 years down the drain. Yeah, my teeth are all fucked up now.
Oh, you have to wear them for life.
Good teeth.
We have to wear them until you're like 21 or something.
Yeah,
your teeth are
17.
Yeah,
I always like straight teeth in that.
Yeah, I've
always had that. I've had no issues with my teeth.
Joe, you've got very good teeth. You've got good teeth.
Mate, the problem that I've got is my wisdom teeth are coming up at the back. And
how fucking old are you?
Mate, I've got 4 of them. No, 3 of them. Hang on.
You can get wisdom teeth at any age.
I swear it's for old fuckers.
No. You can get them quite early. They just grow. They just grow really slowly, which is why.
Do you have one? Do you have one at the front, like the bottom?
I've got the 2 top and then 1 on the bottom.
Yeah, it's weird, man.
Oh shit! I've got all 4.
For what?
Wisdom teeth.
Got 4 wisdom. Mine luckily came out by themselves. I'm not sure how
one coming up.
That's supposed to happen. They did.
Wait, I'm just too young for you fuckers.
No, Josh, 9% of people who get wisdom teeth, mate.
You lot are too old for your ages. What are you doing?
Mate, get your tongue and count them with me.
Stop drinking tea, right? Yeah.
Listen,
walk around in your dressing gown and slippers, yeah?
You were literally in your dressing gown earlier.
I'm still in it now. Yeah, but I haven't got my wisdom teeth, so I'm living my best life.
Josh, mate, you're in a dressing gown in the cartoon that I drew of you.
Yep, see?
He's actually in a robe.
I spend my life in a dressing gown.
It's a dressing gown, mate. That's what it is.
Is it a dressing gown? Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's going to think Josh is a pro boxer because he's the only one who's...
He is a professional.
I'm actually a model.
Josh, why don't you tell everyone you're Josh is, he's a big boxer, big guy.
Shut up, Cameron.
7 foot.
7 foot, am I? I'm the shortest one here, for fuck's sake.
He hits like a freight train.
Yeah.
I'm the shortest one here.
I saw him break a man's ribs with his pinky. It's mad. He's strong. He's a big boy, you know.
Big
God.
Yeah,
making me blush.
Big old unit.
You're making me blush.
Apparently, what's going to happen is half full and Eddie.
I heard he had to have the sleeves ripped off his dressing gown because his arms didn't fit in. So it's like a tank top dressing gown.
Yeah, a tank top.
Man, Could you imagine?
What?
An actual tank top dressing gown, like a proper. Stringer dressing gown.
It's like a body warmer, just a dressing gown.
Cameron, I found something for you, though. I saw this grenade thing being advertised. 1,000 calories a serving. There you go, boy. I'll put some meat on your bones.
Are you trying to say I'm skinny? Oh my God, I can't believe you said I'm skinny.
You'll get like huge in no time. Mate.
I weigh more than you now.
Yeah, well, that was
there. You go.
Hard work and
hard work. And
Josh is 7 foot, but you're 7'8", Cameron. So.
Hard work and green tea.
How much do you weigh?
How much do I weigh? I think I weigh about 11 stone, 11 and a half. Maybe.
Are you taking a piss?
What's that kilos?
70.
I'm about 4.5 stone more.
You weigh the same. Actually, no, I've put on stones since being in lockdown, Cameron. I'm
you know how hard it is for me to put on weight? It's ridiculously hard.
That's what I'm saying. 1,000 calorie shake. I have 4 of them a day.
Yeah. 4 of them a day.
4 of them a day.
4 of them a day.
4 of them a day and you'll be fucking massive.
Your new home's the toilet. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, I would never leave it.
I wouldn't fit on it.
I weigh 82 kilos. Was that 12 stone 5 or something?
No way you weigh more.
You boys are tall. You're all in the 6 foot. I'm a little short ass who's 5'8".
I'm 15 stone 5, I think.
Right.
At the moment.
There's no way you weigh 12. There's no way, Charlie, you're 12 kilograms heavier than me.
I'll go take a picture right now. Honestly, I weigh 81.
No, I'm just saying I must weigh more than this. No way you're 12 kg.
Yeah, no, you must do.
Yeah, I must weigh more.
Have you actually weighed yourself?
I weighed myself since I was at Josh's house, which was a long time ago. And I'm eating a lot more food now. That was when, just so everyone knows, that was when social distancing wasn't a thing. So I was breaking those rules.
We were wrestling in
Josh, we had a Nando's date, didn't we? Me and Josh had a Nando's date.
No, we didn't. We didn't have a Nando's date. I didn't eat because I was on my diet.
No. We were supposed to have a Nando's date on the day they announced lockdown. Madness.
Oh, yeah.
We were supposed to go Nando's together. Unbelievable.
Oh, well, are we all going Five Guys?
Oh,
yeah. Fucking, why do I go Five Guys? It's overpriced, bro.
No, it's not. But it bangs, mate. So it doesn't.
Does it bang?
Listen.
It absolutely bangs,
the
mate.
burgers absolutely bang. Yeah, he's right.
Yeah. Chips are half
bang when you jog if you eat all that.
And to be fair, they literally just they give you an entire bag of chips. Like it's not
so good.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
so good.
Have you always been to Smash Burger in Brighton?
No, all right. Sorry, we're segueing too fast. What about the dirty shakes, boys? What would you have?
Oh God,
we're going for your dirty shakes. What are you having?
Peanut butter and
peanut butter and vanilla.
Peanut butter.
Guys, what's a dirty shake?
Oh my God, Josh!
You'd love it. It's just got so many fats and calories.
Trying to be healthy and shit.
So many calories, no protein, but just fat. Or if you're peanut butter, maybe some protein. Just fat, calories.
Milk's got a bit of protein in it.
What a calorific surprise!
Oh mate, Five Guys.
they're really good.
Five Guys and Tortilla are the 2 places that I think.
I've not had Tortilla.
Joe, love it. Honestly, they're so big they wouldn't fit in your exhaust pipe of a car.
Me and Cameron went to Blue Water. We drove down there. And we were like, what should we have? We were choosing. Well, there's like a Greek place as well, went there. And we decided on tortilla. And honestly, they were so heavy. You could do like chopper.
Yeah, they were. Charlie had a Racer Boy exhaust in, and it was big, and it wouldn't fit in that exhaust.
I don't know. I'm assuming it's a tortilla.
Yeah, well, tortilla is in the name. It's a tortilla. It's like a fajita, but it's like a burrito. Sorry, burrito. Kind of
burrito.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Tortilla.
Yeah. So we're all going Five Guys after this.
Yeah. I mean,
100%.
You won't
go
catch
to the
me.
tortilla place now.
I mean, we're not going to sit in the
Five
restaurant.
Guys.
We're not going to sit in the restaurant.
Yeah, you have picked up the old tortilla. No,
you got to have a tortilla,
mate. When this is all over, we're going over. Let's do 2 in one day.
Yeah,
tortilla.
I can't be dealing with that in my life, Joe. Joe. Yeah, I was a fat boy. I ain't going back down that route.
Josh, listen, just have a green tea with it.
It's great, mate.
Have a green tea with it.
Have a green tea with it. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
We should
have your little cup of boiling water and ginger grated.
Joe, you should have drew Josh with a cup by his feet, and then I could have put green tea in it with the cup green. We're all holding regular cups of tea.
Mate, if you want me to, I can hook you up with a cup.
Yes, please.
For a little cup.
Yes, please.
Listen, I don't drink green tea. It's black coffee. That's all I drink. I don't drink green tea.
That's even worse.
This is disgusting.
I think I have a caffeine addiction. I have like 5 cups a day.
I don't know how so many Americans can have just black coffee with no milk in it.
I can't stand it.
The old Americano.
I've just got such a sweet tooth.
Less calories, mate. Little 0 calories.
No, that's not why they do it, though. In America, you think that's why they do it? No, they just do it because they like it, don't they?
Is it?
Yeah, just black coffee. Just like, it's just, I understand espresso. Espresso's
That's probably
refreshing.
because of full English is better than any American breakfast.
I know.
Changed my mind.
Hands
Not happening.
down. No, I'm a bit biased. I don't care.
Yeah, so they need some coffee to cover up the taste of their shit.
Although
food.
over there, let me tell you,
No joking.
they are winning for places to go for breakfast, mate. IHOP
and their bacon, mate.
IHOP
Their bacon is better.
IHOP is amazing. If we had
I've never
IHOP
been
over
IHOP.
here, oh my god, it's fantastic. You can get everything there. They do like pancakes, obviously they do pancakes, sliders, burgers. There, everything they do is good, and it's open 24 hours.
That's not breakfast food, though, mate.
No, pancakes is a breakfast.
Pancakes are,
scrambled
but
eggs.
burgers aren't.
Well, in America, it is. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
No, but they serve Mackey's breakfast at all times of the day. I wish we did that. Can't be that hard to serve a Mackey's breakfast. Though.
Egg McMuffin.
Mackey's breakfast is the best
staple.
breakfast.
Okay, calm down.
Double sausage and egg McMuffin without, comes with the hash brown, and then you get pancakes on top.
Oh, the pancakes suck.
What are you
though,
lot so
Mackey's.
thin? Like, by just sounding by this, honestly, what
The
you
pancakes at
what's
Mackey's
this all
suck.
about?
Boy, Josh, mate, I'm a chunky boy. You ain't seen me for a little while, but I'm a chunky boy now.
Yeah, I
He's
remember
not
you
chunky,
used to be super sexy, and I don't know what's happened at the
Yeah, it
moment.
went downhill.
We swapped. We've literally swapped.
Yeah, mate.
Do you guys like the pancakes at McDonald's, honestly?
They're all
you just
right.
gotta get the Tesco's heated
They're
microwave.
cheap, so you can't really go wrong because they're just cheap.
The best thing on the McDonald's breakfast menu is the breakfast wrap, without a doubt.
McMuffin.
McMuffins, mate.
Nah, it's not as good. It isn't as good. I've tried both.
Double bacon
my
and egg McMuffin, mate.
Oh no, why would you get the bacon one? McDonald's bacon sucks too.
It's
You want to
not
get
that bad,
sausage? It's pretty bad.
You get a flatbread as a starter, and then you get double sausage egg.
But the problem is with the sausage is it's a bit too dry, mate.
Yeah, but the bacon is just all fat.
No, but you got to get they don't cook them right sometimes. And when you get that juicy sausage and egg McMuffin, man,
I know that.
You mean the one dripping in fucking oil?
yes.
Yes,
Listen to how much it disgusts Josh to talk about
I
this.
asked for them to.
He's
I get them to
disgusted.
deep fry mine, special
Talking
order.
about it puts weight on for him.
It generally does.
He's having PTSD.
Going to the fires
Oh,
as we speak.
He hates it so much. Oh, okay. Sorry, Josh. Talk about something more healthy.
it wasn't even food. It wasn't food that made me big. It was
It's time to do our tier
here,
list.
mate.
Speaking about healthy foods, we're going to do a tier list. We're going to do a biscuit tier list, Josh. You're going to
Healthy shit right here.
So on every episode, we're going to try and do a tier list where it will be a different topic each time. Today's podcast is going to do British biscuits. So
British
Is that all that you have?
Oh, is it Jaffa cake and
This
biscuit
is
or
all
is it a
that's on
cake?
here. Oh,
All right,
mate,
look,
Jaffa cake is on the biscuits.
All right, so straight away you're going to piss people off by putting Jaffa cake there.
Well, no, I would say Jaffa cake is a biscuit, mate.
Okay,
It's
so
got cake in the name, so
Yeah, but
all right, call me mad. I don't see bourbon there. Where's the bourbons?
yeah, this is wrong, actually.
Is this
yeah,
a joke?
okay.
mate?
Let me find a better one. Let me find a better one.
That's an absolute joke.
Yeah, we need a better one than that. That's bad. Okay,
You're missing out bourbons, mate. It's not a proper fucking tier list,
Low-key
is it?
One of these, like
aren't
top
that
left.
good.
What's that one?
Oi.
Sorry.
We're ranking them in a bit.
Oh, hold on. This is
Mate,
someone else.
it's the brown custard cream that's stretched out a bit.
Oh, yeah, I get you. Can we just do the one we were on?
Let's
That's
go.
just
I'll
fine,
go on. I'll go on.
Alright.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah, that looks a little bit better.
Okay,
Right,
we're going to start off with Viennese
I
swirls.
still don't see any fucking
they're
bourbons.
They're
quite
there,
good,
Joe.
they
How
are.
do you not see bourbons?
Oh, there it is. Oh, okay.
Calm down with your
They're
bourbons.
pretty
Good.
dope, they are.
All right, they are good.
Getting
But
into them, the crumbs. I
yes,
can't stand them.
and they're a bit gritty.
Are we talking about
Yeah.
are we talking about Viennese swirls, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're talking about Vietnamese. So a little bit too gritty, I think.
Personally, though, yeah, they are.
I'd say
good.
now mid
I'd
tier.
say
What
top
are you
tier.
lot going on
I
about?
would say top tier.
Yeah, so
I'd
would
say
I. What do you
top
mean
tier.
mid-tier, Charlie?
Mate,
It's the
they are
crumbs.
good.
Top
They
tier.
are good.
Charlie, it's like the cream, the jam, though, and the biscuit's nice and soft. About the
Oh, yeah,
crumbs, just get a
100%.
plate. Party
The big
rings,
man kid thing.
all right, party rings, God tier. If anyone says it's not a God
No,
tier
they're fucking
biscuit,
No, they're
dead,
not
mate.
God
They're
tier, mate.
good,
They're
mate.
You're
shocking.
having
No,
a laugh.
fucking not. They're the shittest biscuit. They're one of the
Fuck
shittest
up your
biscuits.
teeth
They just,
so much.
you look like them because you used to get them in your fucking party bags at the end of a party.
Of course,
Like,
it's
no.
a staple.
Yeah.
It's a staple of British childhood.
It's not though. It's staple as shit. That's what it is.
They're not that good, mate.
whoa! I
They're
can't
not
believe
good.
you're all slagging off party rings.
No, I'm saying they're low tier, mate. They're not.
What?
top. I would put them even lower.
I will fight to the death to put these in mid tier. I don't care.
Oh, well, they're fucking not going there,
I'm
mate.
not-
So
I'm
What's
not-
2v2? I say mid tier.
Mid tier, two
Fine.
mid tier.
It's
Yeah,
got mid-tier.
Josh says mid.
Just like fucking.
Oh, This next
We
one
can
is
change it. We can change
Josh's.
All right, hold on.
Oh no, I hate these.
Everyone's right. These are
These are the only
I
thing
kind of.
Josh is the only thing Josh allows himself to eat is these fucking things. And this is a
Joe,
treat for him.
I binge eat fucking biscuits, my G. I wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and just eat a pack of biscuits. And
Mate.
I've suddenly loved raisins and biscuits for some fucking reason.
honestly.
Right?
I'm with Josh. I like raisins and biscuits.
Look, I'm not going to say
I
that
think these are pretty dope.
I'd say mid-tier at best, mate.
For people who don't know what these are, these are the things you used to get in your lunch boxes. I think
these are these Go Ring.
Yeah,
Go biscuits, isn't it? Yeah.
Are these the ones with sugar on top?
Yeah.
Yeah, brown sugar, mate, not proper sugar.
I used to get cinnamon ones with cinnamon sugar. Oh my god, I'm putting these in mid personally.
I think they're better than party rings, to be honest.
I'd say mid-tier. I would have party rings lower.
I can put party rings. We can have a tier inside the tier. I can have these above party rings.
All right. Okay.
Like that.
Okay. So
coming up,
God tier.
Penguins.
Yeah.
God tier. Just for the jokes. God tier.
Mate, they even have a little joke in there, mate.
Better things.
You can't go wrong with a joke.
The thing is though, just
the things that are similar, you get better things. Like I can't think of them off my head.
Yeah,
but like,
mate, penguins are one.
Go back to when you were a kid and you open your lunchbox, on the school playground, and then you had a penguin in it. Oh my god, you was winning. No, penguins got good God tier. They have to be. Sorry, is it 3 votes for God tier?
I say God tier. I say God tier.
What do you say?
I said top.
Top tier.
What do you say, Josh?
The things underneath them are better than fucking penguins. I'll tell you that.
All right, I'd say top tier because we've got two gods, one top tier, and one which is a low tier. So it's going to average out around about a top tier.
A god tier down there, so don't worry about it.
All right, these next ones.
Question:
mini or full size? Because the mini ones they hit different.
Mate, the minis.
The minis.
Mini Jammy Dodgers in the pack lunch.
Again, oh my god! But this is so nostalgic. The pack lunch with the mini Jammy Dodgers.
You can't beat.
Did your packed lunch just consist of fucking biscuits?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you just have a little plethora of
biscuits, a fruit sandwich, and crisps.
Plethora of bickies.
I would honestly say Jammy Dodgers at least top tier.
At least top tier. I would say God tier. I'm a fan of jam, and it's got a good texture.
Next, man, Maryland's.
Thing is though, hold on. The only thing about Jammy Dodgers is that you can't really dip them in tea that well. They don't taste good in tea.
I love them in Jammy Dodgers.
Yeah, mate, they hold up pretty well in tea.
It's not like they crumble. Tea.
Josh, dip them in your green tea.
Fuck off. Shut up with the green tea.
The Whats Sippin Podcast without drinking tea.
I know. None of us have a cup of tea either. Next time we got
I had one, but it took us 40 fucking minutes to start. So
was it a green tea or real tea?
No, it was a Terramik tea.
What? Oh my god, Terramik tea?
That's disgusting.
You turmeric. Drink, what? You should be in the Middle East. We're out here having Tetleys and peachy tips like regular people. You're drinking turmeric tea.
And doing a bit of shisha.
Trying to shed the powers I put on, mate.
Fair enough. Fair enough to you. I don't think a Jammy Dodger in turmeric tea would taste good though. So for you, that's probably going to be like
it's not all that.
I think Jammy Dodgers is other shit, mate. I like.
All right, I'm happy to put them in top tier. To be honest, I think
I'm happy for top tier.
Correct.
Yeah, fair enough.
Next one, Maryland biscuits.
Mid.
If you're thinking of cookies in general, they're dead.
Controversial. These are a bit dead. That's what I thought. Mate. Yeah, I put them in low.
Very addictive though.
They're a good dunker. They're a good dunker, which is why they're going mid to me.
Yeah, you're right.
If I'm talking singular,
maybe thinking of cookies you can get, mate. Or if you saw a pack of I don't fucking know. Just say the basic bitch ones. What about like the gooey Maryland ones?
Those are
what half baked, soft baked.
To be fair though, Josh, we've just got to rank them against what we've got. To be honest.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So comparing them to other biscuits out there, they're shit.
I put them low tier. Genuinely, I don't think they deserve bottom. I'd say low for sure.
I'd say low tier.
Yeah.
Low tier is safe bet.
Boys, chocolate fingers.
All right, no.
I had them the other day. They're dead, mate.
What?
Low tier.
My goodness.
Chocolate is rubbish, and you can't dunk them for shit because they will literally melt in your hands.
Rubbish.
And they go everywhere. Mate. They get stuck on.
They used to be good, but I think they've changed the chocolate or something. They don't taste like they just.
As I remember them, these are the kind of biscuits that you'd have one and you could finish the whole pack with no problem.
No, they're not that good.
Trust me, they've changed.
Wow, Charlie, what do you think about chocolate fingers? Mid.
I think they're great, but
I think they're great as well.
I wouldn't eat them all the time. That's
Listen to the fat boys, yeah.
Exactly.
regular.
Yeah?
Changed.
No, Josh, listen,
They've
you drink
changed.
turmeric tea, you don't get that phrase anymore.
I know. Leave him out. He's got about 17 years worth of experience that you
Yeah.
fucking ain't, all right?
So I'm
me and Charlie still eat
professional.
like fat kids. We just have better metabolism.
No, you told me your fucking breakfast. You eat barely anything. You have one fucking hot cross bun, and then you might have lunch, and then you have dinner.
Oh my
That
god!
ain't a full day of eating.
Excuse me, I have a cross bun and a porridge as well now.
All right, Cameron, do you have hot
Carbs
cross
on
buns?
carbs,
It's
I
not
like
Easter.
Guys, we're getting sidetracked.
Yeah, we are. Why do I have hot cross buns?
All
Okay, I want to put these in at least mid then.
Oh, I want to say low. And that's me being
But
generous.
For
saying
now,
low.
let's
I
just
would say
agree and
low.
say low, and
Oh,
then
low.
we can move it around.
Breaking my heart.
These
We're
next
not
ones,
going
though,
quite
Wait,
here.
Did
These
everyone's
hit
nan have
different.
these biscuits? Did everyone's nan
these
have
hit
these?
different, mate.
These
I
These are
remember
God tier,
having
these are
them in
God tier.
France. when I
These are
used to go
god
to
tier
France.
biscuits. I don't care. They're
butter biscuits.
They
They are
taste
so good, man.
amazing.
They're amazing.
I still
Amazing.
got some now.
Yeah, I had a pack last night.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Did
nice
everyone's
back.
nan have these biscuits in their cupboard? In their
Yes.
Yeah, used to, yeah. They were great.
cupboard. The ones. These ginger nuts. God tier again.
No.
No,
they're hobnobs.
I love
no.
ginger. I love
What are you
ginger.
talking about? I hate ginger. Well, I don't hate it. but
He
I
only
know
has
what
it in his
I'm saying.
tea.
Ginger nuts taste fantastic
Okay,
and they're
they're fucking
comfortable.
nuts, mate.
You only have ginger in your tea, Josh.
Yeah, I love ginger nuts, man. I want to put ginger nuts in.
No, they're not that good.
They're low.
Not that good.
They're low. We're all saying
Low
low.
tier.
No,
Low
no,
tier.
no.
Bottom of anything, mate. They're
Bottom.
disgusting.
That's
Bottom.
disgusting.
No. They do not go in front of Maryland.
They do not go. Yeah, swap Maryland's.
Yeah.
I think these should be here, to be honest. But all right, fine.
No, they shouldn't be. Just
Custard creams, overrated biscuit. They taste
Yeah.
bad. Bottom tier.
Well,
I don't know. I'm pretty addicted to them.
I don't care.
You're not putting it there and there, but no,
You're
ginger
joking.
fucking
Custard
amazing.
creams.
Low tier, fine. They're so overrated.
Overrated.
They're so overrated.
What?
Oh, they're so
What are you talking about?
overrated.
They're
They are-
mid-tier.
You're the one munching ginger nuts.
I'm sorry.
thinking They're banging. What are you going on
I'm
about?
sorry,
You cannot
But
talk
you
about
can't even
overrated
taste the
shit.
custard cream inside them, mate. It just tastes like eating
Custard
regular-
creams are the best tea biscuit. Like in terms of tasting.
If you think it's better than a digestive, you're out
They're
of
a
your
good
mind.
dipper. The only problem is
I
they're a
don't
little
like- I
bit
don't like
small.
The dark chocolate
No,
digestive.
I honestly don't rate these.
Problem with the custard creams is they're a bit too small. So when you dunk them, you don't get quite as much absorption as you feel like you should have.
Absorption.
No.
But they do taste amazing.
They taste so good.
So I
Mid.
would say mid tier. They're
Mid.
not quite top tier, but
Mid,
mid tier
right,
because they're a
mid.
good dunker, but they could be better.
Oh,
Right.
do you know what I just realised we're getting onto? These are the biscuits that you find in the biscuit tin. And everyone eats them last.
these are ones at the
nice
bottom,
biscuits. Nice biscuits are nice. They are.
Without a tea.
I think they've got coconut in them, which makes me like them even more.
Do they have coconut in them? I just thought it was shitty biscuit with a bit of sugar. on top.
I always thought they were a bit.
Yeah.
Well, I think they do have I'm pretty sure they have. No, I'm pretty sure they have coconut in them.
Nah.
I got to look it up.
They're
Okay, I'm not
not-
about to get.
I don't think they're just sugar.
No. No.
Nice biscuits.
Oh, bang.
Recipe.
Oh, I clicked wrong. Vegan. No thanks.
Are they vegan? Never mind. Put them right down.
Coconut
the
flavored
bottom.
biscuit. I knew it.
But it
Oh,
doesn't
they are
taste like
coconut.
coconut.
They
Get rid
don't
of it.
taste it.
It does.
They don't
like
taste
coconut.
like coconut.
The fact that it lies to you.
I'm happy to put these in mid tier. I think these are very good biscuits. No
Are you
way.
putting custard creams with mixing them together, mate?
Well, custard cream. Oh,
They're not on the same level as
Okay,
custard.
right. One by one. What do you think?
I think
Low tier.
Low.
Low.
Right, everyone here's a pagan.
Lucky, mate. Sorry.
Disagree with
Chocolate digestives.
no,
are
Yeah,
god
no,
tier.
no.
They
No,
are god
chocolate
tier.
digestives.
They
what are you
are
chatting
god
about?
tier. Are you
No, they're
kidding?
not.
A
No, they're
chocolate
not.
digestive.
I
is-
only like the dark chocolate ones, to be fair. I
Oh
don't
my
even like
god,
the
you would,
chocolate
Josh, wouldn't
ones.
you?
What the
Flipping
fuck's
hell.
that?
This dark chocolate's meant to save your
telling
aging
you.
or something.
Replace that with the digestives
It's
coming out.
saving 20 calories by scraping off the chocolate.
No, Charlie, have a day off.
Caramel digestives are the best, man.
Oh, fine, these are going in top tier though. I'm not putting them below top.
I'll say mid tier, honestly.
What's going on?
The biscuit itself ain't that great.
You think, are you kidding? You think custard creams are better than chocolate digestives?
Yes,
Yes.
I can't be asked.
100%.
I can't be asked.
I don't get why party rings are in mid tier either.
Because they are
Yeah, they shouldn't
banging.
be there. They're
Okay,
all right,
we'll
but
do
they're
it.
not
We'll
that
do an
great.
evaluation afterwards. Fine.
I like how the raisins are in front of all of those.
These are good. No, they're not.
What do you mean?
Josh is going to start a petition to get these put right up there.
I'll fucking put them first, mate.
All right, hobnobs.
All right.
Hobnobs overrated again. If anyone says otherwise, you're lying.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
happy to put these in low tier. They're not bottom, but they're
Yeah.
low. They're low.
Put the next ones in low as well because they're just fucking stupid.
What are
Caramel
they?
digestives.
Are they just
digestives with caramel in the middle.
Oh yeah, no, they're appalling. Get rid of the caramel ones. That's sacrilegious. Get at the bottom.
Me and Charlie like them, so they're gonna have to go in low.
Well, no,
low at least. At least I would have it lower, mate.
Same. So just put them in. I would say just put them in mid. They're the same as the normal digestives.
Well, they're not.
No, they're not. They're not the same. We haven't done normal digestives yet.
They're with the
shitty chocolate on it, fam.
Yeah, the shitty chocolate ones. Not all that.
Oreos.
All right, Oreos.
Whoa! Stop. Oreo. What's an Oreo? It's an Oreo, mate.
Oreo top, man. You can go for a whole pack in one sitting.
Yeah, I would say top.
God tier.
Oh God,
they're versatile. God. You can have them with milk. Name another one on that entire list where you can have them with milk.
Literally,
I would say
anyone
top.
you want.
That little twist.
None of them.
You can have this.
Other than maybe Maryland's, you can have with milk. But apart from that, none others.
I put these in top. I want to put them in God. I don't think they're on the same level as these.
I'll put them in top.
Mate, I'm telling you, Oreo's got clout. You're going to piss people off by putting them up there.
Yeah, well, those people can pull their head out someone else's arsehole.
Joe, people are going to be pissed off that you put chocolate fingers in low.
People are going
to be so mad that you put chocolate fingers in a low tier, mate.
They really won't care, mate.
I do not agree with this tiering we've done so far. I'm very upset.
Listen, do you know why? Because we all like different biscuits. This isn't going to work. We're just doing an average of what we think. Okay, malted milks. These are good biscuits, but they're not amazing.
They're solid.
Mid-tier? They're good Dunkers. These are mid-tier, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah? Agreed?
Yeah. Yeah,
maybe. Yeah, I guess.
Bourbons are top tier.
Top tier.
Yeah, they're not God, but they're top.
I think custard creams are better than Bourbons.
I've always thought
that. You know what?
At least put them in the same.
I would have custard creams. I'd say you could bring up one and put Bourbons in mid-tier.
Yeah. That sounds like a saucy little plan to me, Joe. I like your shit.
Very happy with that. Yeah.
I like that, mate. I like
Oh my God, these next ones we used to have as a kid all the time. Pink Panther wafers. Now,
they're not a biscuit, they're wafers.
Right.
I thought they were pretty shit, and then I had them the other week, and they do quite bang.
Like, they are good.
My sister was eating them, and why are you eating that? That's bollocks.
No.
They're nice, so I had one, and they were pretty dope.
I'll tell you what's good.
The issue is,
Pink Panther with the marshmallow in the middle. Those ones.
Oh, that sounds mean.
What's that caramel wafer bar?
What?
Do you remember that caramel wafer bar, like the red and gold packaging?
Oh yeah, with the chocolate.
Is that? That's not.
That probably mean like chocolate bars or something. That was amazing.
Yeah, it's so good, Penguin.
I reckon these are good, but they don't really taste good with a cup of tea.
Nah, low.
Low.
Yeah, well, they can't be above.
Are we basing it with tea and biscuits?
Well, no, just like every aspect.
Why the fuck are you doing that? And then why are party rings up there? You don't dunk a party ring. Those are fucking crusty.
Yeah, but you can have them with. They do taste nice with tea, whether you dunk them in or not. It's next one. Rich teas.
They're all right.
I would probably say top tier because
I would probably rather have that over than the chocolate digestives.
Rich tea is literally a biscuit to be had with tea, like dunked with tea. It just tastes so good on its own. It's not a great biscuit. It's all right.
Dipping and trying to get that in your mouth in time.
Well, no, as long as you don't dip it for 4 to 5 years, you should be fine. Because
how hot do you have your tea? Do you let it cool down?
Now, how long do you dunk a biscuit for?
2 seconds.
Exactly.
Nah, I push it and go 3, mate.
Oh,
mate, because sometimes I'll drop off at the bottom, and then it's like a little fun game trying to get. It's a little fun game where you know that your tongue's not long enough to get to the bottom of the cup, but you try it anyway.
I will literally pour away my tea if I have to dig out a biscuit on the bottom.
Why don't you just finish drinking it first?
No.
Yeah, you finish drinking it and then you
get a spoon.
Get it from the bottom.
It makes. I'm with Charlie on this. It's fucked, mate. Soggy biscuits at the bottom. What's that?
I thought you were a fan of soggy biscuit.
Shut up, Joe. You fucking wrong one.
Where are we putting this then?
All right, so I'd say mid-tier.
Yeah.
You think this is better than chocolate fingers? I can't believe this.
Yeah, they're better than chocolate fingers. 100%.
Go to Co-op. Yeah, for your essential travel and have a chocolate fucking finger. They're not that good, mate.
Buy them tomorrow.
They're horrible.
These, on the other hand, give me a fucking rod.
I actually love shortbread so much. These are so good. These are god tier, in my opinion. They're amazing with tea. They're so nice.
They're just the best, mate.
All right.
They're the best.
All right, I'm happy with this list.
Hold on. No. Do you want to do any arranging? Okay. Jammy Dodgers, I think, should be in God. I don't want them in top tier.
I agree with God tier, along with
so do
Penguins.
I.
Great. Penguins,
God tier.
yeah, I think Penguins God tier too.
Thank you.
These can
No,
stay in
they're
top.
not.
Hey, the
Get
jokes,
rid of penguins.
The jokes
Get rid of
are
penguins.
Penguins are
classic.
so nice, though. I think you're forgetting that
The
penguins are
jokes
actually really
alone,
nice.
man.
Penguins are delicious.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why they're not in chocolates, but they're.
I'll let you put penguins up there if you keep chocolate fingers where the
Real
fuck they
talk,
are.
boys. When's the last time that you saw a penguin?
Right.
Like that?
Penguins go there, but chocolate fingers stay.
Yeah, chocolate fingers, they got to stay there.
Okay.
They should go lower, actually.
Right.
I think out of all of them, ginger nuts and chocolate fingers are the worst.
I actually hate
And they've
this.
got to go
I
to
hate
bottom
this.
tier.
This tier is a mistake. We're gonna lose relationships doing this every week. But wait, imagine when we get to types of tea, and then Josh is there like, how fucking dare you put the turmeric down in bottom tier?
It soothes your stomach, mate.
How dare
gives
you put
energy.
chamomile tea in low tier? Can't
I
believe
don't
it.
like chamomile tea. Last time I had that, I had a mad migraine, so I've linked them two together, and I'm never touching that shit again.
Okay,
Fuck's sake.
Okay, hold on. Let's get back on topic. I think cast. Maybe Oreo should be God tier as well. Okay, let's put these back here.
Okay, no, listen to me. God tier is like getting your nuts sucked on a roller coaster. It's like,
my.
right? Yeah, you
Oh
can't
my
just put
God.
anything up there. It's got to be that's God
Special.
tier. You can't just throw all of the shit up there. It's got to be special. Yeah,
God-
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
God tier should be.
And bottom tier is when you go down the roller coaster really fast and she clenches her mouth.
Oh
Yeah.
my days.
Exactly.
What's happened?
So, in other words, chocolate fingers have got to go there.
Can't believe
Ginger
this.
nuts.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, 100%. They got
God
to
tier should be
move down.
God tier should be biscuits that you would go to over any other biscuit here. Okay, I personally go for these three over any other biscuit here.
I wouldn't go for the shortbread up there. I'd go for
Fuck
penguin.
off, Joe. Don't even talk to me.
Penguin instead of
Don't
shortbread.
replace penguins with shortbreads.
Do you know what?
Because I will.
I've come to the conclusion there's no point analysing this list because none of us are going to agree. So this is our tier list, ladies and gentlemen. This is our finished tier list.
Okay.
God tier. We got these beautiful biscuits that your nan used to have. We got shortbreads. We got Jammy Dodgers. Top tier, we got Viennese swirls. We've got Oreos, custard creams, penguins. Mid tier, controversially, party
Don't belong.
rings.
Don't belong. Don't belong.
Mid tier,
Just like a bat in the soup.
we
Don't
got chocolate digestives. We got these Go biscuits with raisins, which people are going to definitely slag us off for. We got
Is that what they are? The Go biscuits raisins? I
They're
thought
not-
that's something else.
They're not
We've
bad
got-
dunkers, you know.
right, Joe. Stop. We're not having this
Sorry.
discussion. I'm going over what we got.
I'd break them up and put them in a bowl of milk and have them as cereal.
Right.
Sorry.
We've put so much weight races, Joe.
Yeah. Well, no, it's just low calories.
So yeah, anyway, this is our
Says low calories.
this is our tier list. All right, boys, we did it. We did our first podcast.
Hell yeah.
Hey, big
They
us
need to
up.
sign off. Oh, wait, are we?
Oh,
Got it.
This is part of the
that it?
sign off, Josh. Well, no, I'm not.
Oh, you cheering.
I'm still in the middle of doing it. I'm just giving us a little cheer because we actually did something.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know why
I'm not
you
used-
already
I'm
cut
not
me off
used to
before I
that.
finished doing the outro. That's kind of
Took
rude.
us 3
Yeah.
weeks to do this
Join
shit.
us next week
Yeah.
on What's Sippin when Josh won't be here because you just cut me off. I'm just kidding. Okay, yeah, no. We're doing a video we'll release a video every Saturday on our YouTube channel. We don't have Apple Music, do we? Because it costs money to do that. Or
Yeah.
Spotify.
I could probably do Spotify. I managed to figure it out.
All right, Charlie
Cool.
is going to get us on Spotify. If he doesn't,
Hell yeah. Link in the description if
sorry.
it does happen.
link in the description. Yeah. Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
All right, peace.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Yeah. Stay
Yeah.
safe.